when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Harden. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's really just the confidence Harden has in himself. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he catches it.
Murray kicks to Gordon. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jokic finds Johnson. Jokic with the screen on Leonard. Here's Johnson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Kicks it out to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. 6 to shoot. Back to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Count that bucket.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Collins, a screen on Murray. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Gordon. Misses the 3. Harden against Brown. Harden dishes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Collins. Leonard sets a screen for Collins. Lopez passes to Collins. A 3 from Leonard. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They trail by 1. Floats one up.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Clippers with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2, and he comes up with the deuce. Lopez has got 6.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Off target with his 3. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Lopez finds Jones. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. Murray against Harden. Collins a screen on Murray. Harden the pass to Lopez. Back to Harden. Pass to Lopez, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez. One shot. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Stands.
2 minutes are allowed.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Brook Lopez. Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Brook Lopez has been leading the charge tonight for Los Angeles. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Jokic with his screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. Murray, no good. Clippers leading by 5. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Lopez finds Harden. Outside Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
Aaron Gordon taking 3 shots.
And this
Play is under video review under NBA rules.
Stands.
There will be 2 minutes to review the last
the
play.
original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
And he finally knocks one down. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
Harden with it. Now defended by Jokic. And Harden with the stuff.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lopez sets a screen for Jones. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Lopez. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Harden with the take. From deep, hands it from downtown. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Collins dishes to Lopez. Collins against Gordon. The kick out to Lopez. Back to Collins. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Lopez finds Collins. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets trail by 10. There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointers off the mark. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard in the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey team, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Kevin, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
John Collins.
And so Collins nails both of them. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Lopez, a screen on Murray. Harden against Jokic. Misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hey, it's pretty simple. When Gordon is connecting like he is now, I mean, you got to keep getting the ball to him. He often takes high-quality shots.
Here's Harden. Off target at the rim. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Dunn is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Najee passes to Watson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Clippers leading by 10. A drive by Beal. Dunn outside. Over in the corner, Zubac. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Batum, a screen on Hardaway. Beal dishes to Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Platoon passes to Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Back to Valanciunas. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Zubats.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Got a piece of it, and they get it back. And the dunk by Zubats. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Brown. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
You know, Brown has one of the softest touches in the league with the floater.
Zubats, a screen on Hardaway. Beal, the pass to Zubats. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, with Zubats, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
The kick out to Brown. Inside. Here's Valanciunas, and he can't bank that one in. Clippers leading by 10. Pass to Zubats. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. And Zubats picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Valanciunas with a screen on dime. Brown. It's hauled in by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Done outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Zubats with the screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Zubats. It's stolen by Brown. Here's the break. And he dunks it down.
And that's how they're going to trim this league. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Beal against Brown. Outside, Beal. Zubats, a screen on Hardaway. Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
To the inside, out to the right wing. Here's Najee, defended by Batum, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with this team and regroup. A different look for Denver. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Harden. He can't get it to go. Good defense by Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
He just powered that
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And that's going to do it.
Here we go, fans.
And And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Nuggets trail by 8, so on the floor for Denver. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at point guard. And that's Gordon with the dunk.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Collins setting the big for Harden. High post Lopez. Outside Leonard. Lopez, a screen on Johnson. Kawhi with a throwback dunk.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Murray against Jones. A floater, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his first 2 points.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
And it's good, 2 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Gordon, and he jams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Gordon, and he banks the layup in.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Harden up top, covered by Brown. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Oh, the dunk!
Some slick passing from Harden. On that one.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Here is Gordon. Stolen by Harden. Leonard on the wing, covered by Brown, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Rebounded by Collins.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Collins setting the big for Harden. Now Collins throws it down. What an assist!
Soft hands and great recognition. Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Jokic, and there's the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Leonard. Jones looking for an opening. Jokic with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Foul against the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming...
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining.
Welcome. To the NBA, presented by, here are the five for the Lakers. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slot. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Kleba in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. James Harden out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Slicing his way inside. I like seeing Hachimura put it on the deck and capitalize.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Jones against Doncic. And the call will be against James Harden.
James Harden.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
James against Leonard. Up top, Kleba. Just 5 to shoot. Back to James. The 3 is up.
On D, Leonard is almost inescapable. He completely smothers shooters with his reach.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Hachimura, the pass to Kleba. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
James against Leonard. James attacking. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You want to talk about grown man strength? You want to talk about big boy basketball? LeBron James just accepting the punishment and getting it done.
Now here's Harden. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Right wing. Here's Kleba. Reeves against Harden. Back to Kleba. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And finished off by Kleba.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me? Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right? And he even absorbs contact in the air. And somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
So it's the Lakers now. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Kept alive. Doncic. Jones with some nice D.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Pass to Collins. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
James, a screen on Harden. It's Reeves with the drive. For 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Collins. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:52 left in the first quarter. Leonard's shot's good.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Jones against Doncic. Out to Kleba. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers lead by 3. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Kleba with a screen. Here's James. No good, off the front rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Collins with a screen on James. To the middle. James with a steal. To the paint. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Kleba finds Doncic. James outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Doncic's shot is good.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
And it's Harden penetrating, and the layup falls. Harden's got 11 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Drains the triple.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Rui Hachimura is out there with Maxi Kleber, and it's Doncic in at the point. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Back to you.
He keeps him guessing. Ali, thank you. James, a screen on Harden. Pass to Kleber. Launches it. Hachimura, another shot, and the layup is good. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Strong sequence from Hachimura getting after it.
Good. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
The drive by Reeves. Screen by James. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Harden against James. Kicks it out to Collins. Lopez, the screen on Hachimura. Back to Harden. It's stolen by James. Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Creating some easy offense off the steal. LeBron James always lurking with those quick hands.
Back to Harden. Lopez, the screen on Reeves. On the wing, Jones. He takes it in, and the dunk by Jones.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Pass to Kleber from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Kleber's got 7 points.
Hey, he can make that shot and have to respect him defensively.
Lopez, the screen on James. Harden into the lane. The Lakers with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
It's stolen by Leonard. There's the drive. Jones finds Collins. Leonard with a screen on Hachimura. Out to Leonard. Back to Collins. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Lakers trail by 3. James, a screen on Jones. Doncic against Jones. Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic.
I can't lie. I love to see that kind of physical play under the rim. He boxes out and claims the rebound.
Leonard passes to Harden. Lopez, the screen on Reeves, and Harden gets the double team. Lopez with it. Now Doncic defending. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Possession, Los Angeles.
Lakers trail by 3. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Reeves with a screen on Jones. Doncic passes to Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Hachimura sets a screen. 3-pointer. The Lakers with another miss. Harden fires away from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He'd resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he'd welcome joining this team. A ton of veteran talent. And after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talents.
They're happy to have him. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Beal with it, now guarded by Ayton. Dunn right side. Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Batum against Vanderbilt. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Dunn. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Here's Zubac. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops from Zubac. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the third seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Dunn, the pass to Batum. Lets the three fly. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 8. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Smart passes to Ayton. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
Clearly paying attention out there. Ayton rolls off smoothly into a nice scoring position.
Zubac with a screen on Smart. Beal goes in. Pass to Zubac. It's Beal on the wing. Zubac, screen. Beal, the pass to Dunn. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Second chance shot. Zubac's shot is off. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. That one's good for 2. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Batum outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Beal. Banked it in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
Smart. Ooh, the soft touch. Smart. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught. And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Beal against Smart. Pass to Zubac. Beal surveying the D. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Lakers trail. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. excellent game plan.
Ayton inside. Zubac's there. Ayton, no good. Well, the Clippers shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. .41 seconds left in the third. There's a screen. Smart with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending.
Look, that's going to happen.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea.
After the review,
the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And here's Ayton. The putback. Missed it. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Clippers ahead, up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Vanderbilt and Ayton patrol the paint. Marcus Smart out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in at the 3. Hachimura with a screen on Leonard. Down low to tie it up. And it's Hachimura missing. The Clippers in the lead. Kicks it out to Collins. Leonard against Reeves. Leonard, so strong.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Hachimura with a screen on Jones. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Pass to Lopez. Back to Jones. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Driving inside. Count it.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Leonard against Reeves. On the wing, Jones. Collins with a screen on Doncic. Jones, the pass to Collins. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Lopez, the screen on Doncic. Inside with his first shot attempt. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Kleba off the drive. And finished off by Kleba.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way out.
Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Two-point game. Hachimura with a screen on Leonard. Reeves up top. Stolen by Harden. Fast break. Here we go. Leonard fires. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Now Harden. Collins with a screen on James. Here's Collins. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
It's tipped. Jones against Doncic. Jones feels it out. Now Lopez. And stolen by Reeves. No resistance. Just finished in transition with ease.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Outside Harden. Collins with a screen on James. And it's Harden penetrating. Banks it home. Big shot.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Lopez against Kleba. Here's Doncic. James, a screen on Jones. And the basket is good.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Harden against James. Now Collins. Now here's Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Leonard. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
No good from 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Using the glass to lay it in.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
James outside. From about 19. Cleared away by Lopez. Leonard. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jeff.
it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team. He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Here's Doncic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Johnson. And James pulls it down. Ayton at the elbow. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Gordon against LeBron. And here's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic, takes the 3.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Hachimura, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
James sets the screen for Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Shot, high post. Excellent D there by Johnson. Nuggets trail. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's Jokic missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say he's exceeded them.
Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. Murray outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Reeves into the lane. Hachimura with it. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gordon a screen. Brown the pass to Murray. No good on the 3. Brown against Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Gordon. Over LeBron. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Outside Gordon. Back to Brown. And the three ball is good.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing third in the West.
And they went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Here's LeBron. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Well, that's his game. When he gets to the iron, he knows he's won.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray from outside the arc. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Jokic.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
Charity stripe shot. Reeves into the lane. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Driving. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Good pass from the big man, Ayton. Assists like that really help improve team chemistry.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Nuggets trail by 9.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray. Up and in on the lane.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
That's how to stand your ground under the glass. He was determined.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Murray kicks to Johnson. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Jokic with his screen on Doncic. Johnson outside. Shoots it up. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
Basket counts.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Gordon dishes to Murray. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
James outside. Here's the 3. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jake LaRavia out there was smart. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Koloko in at the 5 down low. Right side Hardaway. Fires for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's denied. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Connect. No good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 15-point game. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
LaRavia with it. Brown on him. Here's Koloko. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Watson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Najee passes to Watson. Brown outside. Back to Watson. Out to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Shoots over LaRavia. It's rebounded by Koloko. Lakers leading by 13. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Najee passes to Watson. The kick out to Brown. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hardaway for 3. The Nuggets with another miss. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. And Koloko gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here's Watson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Watson's got 6.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to
The previous play is under review.
Peak tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
One shot. Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you, Kevin.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Smart against Valanciunas, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Going to work in the lane. Smart's tough in there.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The Nuggets trail by 19. Now here's Hardaway. Still without a basket. Here's Najee. Vanderbilt defending. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's foul number 2 for him. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Takes it inside. Watson uses the glass to finish the layup. Watson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Back to Vanderbilt. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Dalton Knecht. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Marcus Smart. LeBron outside. Here's Koloko. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers leading by 21. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Jokic. From deep. Reeves with the rebound. LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory, and the basket is good.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And the foul on Jamal Murray.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Doncic against Jokic. And James with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Assisted by.
That's 12 points for LeBron.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Ayton against Jokic. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Murray finishes it off.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
James looking it over. On the wing, Reeves. James finds Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball. Shooting for Los Angeles.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
At the line for 1.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ayton a screen on Gordon. James. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. And stolen by James. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. On the wing, Murray. A baseline J. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Back to Doncic. James a screen on Murray. Kicks it out to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
1:51 left in the fourth. Ayton a screen. Doncic dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to James. 5 to shoot. Back to Ayton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The inner clock going off there for Ayton.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Gordon against LeBron. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Doncic kicks to Ayton. They get it back. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Brown. No good with the triple. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Ayton finds James. Back to Ayton. And there's the drive. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on LeBron James. First free throw is good.
At the line for two.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
LeBron.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
In terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at two of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Derek Jones is out there with James Harden. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Jokic. Clock at 6. Outside Brown, beyond the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the bench. Back to you, Ben.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
It's good on the putback.
He's got size and athleticism, so if you don't put a body on Cam Johnson, he will make you pay.
Kicks it out to Collins. Lopez, the screen on Murray. Harden with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively, and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jokic with a screen on Jones. Out to Gordon. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. Leonard outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Pass to Gordon. Murray deciding where to go with it. Now here's Jokic, covered by Lopez. Hits the trifecta. Gordon's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Collins, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
So it's Denver now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Gordon with a screen on Collins. Johnson passes to Gordon, and it's blocked by Collins.
Well, that's just John Collins erasing shot attempts with that long wingspan.
Pass to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 5. Outside for Harden. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Lopez from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Well, the Nuggets shooting just 38% so far in this one. Brown passes to Jokic. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Pass to Brown. Now Jokic. Back to Brown. From outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. And Leonard, here we go. Count the basket.
Kawhi Leonard is 230 pounds of nothing but pure strength. What a finish at the rim.
And here's Murray. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Denver, getting going in the second. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sidelines.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lopez, the screen. Leonard finds Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it from 3 right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and I've worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Brian, back to you.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Murray passes to Johnson. Stolen by Collins. Leonard going in. Pass to Lopez. Outside Jones. Leonard with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Good D by Jokic.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I think people think he's a sweet shooter, but don't sleep on the explosiveness of Cam Johnson.
Lopez, the screen on Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Now here's Brown. Here's the floater, and he lays it in. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow, Black.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Lopez. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Here's Gordon going inside. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Harden. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Gordon. 1:05 left in the second. Outside Johnson. Jokic against Harden for 3. Gordon. He drops it from range. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Lopez, the screen on Murray. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Lopez, the screen on Johnson. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Collins, the open look. Rebounded by Denver.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And he comes up with a bucket.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Lopez, the screen on Murray. Here's Harden. Can't cash it in from close range. Gordon outside. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Denver up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Line for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac. One shot.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under review.
This does for a coach is let his play.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still here.
One thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Zubac's no good on that one. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have? Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen. Hardaway's shot is good. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn outside. Valanciunas with a rebound. And Denver shooting the rock well at 46%. Hardaway, no good. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And it's rejected. Brown passes to Najee. Back to Brown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Beal, the pass to Dunn. Batum with a screen on Brown. Pass to Batum. Dunn outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here from 11 feet away. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Nuggets lead by 3. Watson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Watson. Pass to Valanciunas. Zubac with the steal. Basket counts. Zubac has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's Zubac just carving out space with that big frame.
Doris, you look at how Bogdanovich plays. He can fit into so many lineups.
He has positional size, B.A., and maybe the most important skill in the league, and that's range shooting. But if you run him off the three-point line, he's added the off-the-bounce game, no doubt What a versatile guy.
Back to Zubac. To the right side. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jonas Valanciunas. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Batum outside. 5 to shoot. Zubac inside. Valanciunas covering. And that one's good. Zubac has got 8 points.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Brown. Valanciunas sets a screen. Tries the 9-footer. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Here's Dunn. Good work there as it goes.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Pass to Najee. Valanciunas with a screen on Batum. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
To the wing, right side. Dunn with it. Brown's there. Back to Dunn. Zubac with a screen on Brown. Tries again. And Zubac with the lay-in. Zubac has got 10 points in just the second half.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Brown passes to Valanciunas. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Bogdanovic. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets ahead, up 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the floor. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Harden, pass to Leonard. Murray against Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the inside, Lopez with the steal. To the middle, here's Collins. Count it.
John Collins doing work in the painted area right there. Gotta love it.
Denver in the lead. Stolen by Jones. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Collins. Lopez, the screen on Johnson. Collins passes to Lopez to tie it up. That one's good. This game is all even.
Really not easy to stick with Brook Lopez in the screen and roll. This guy fantastic moving after the screen.
Here's Murray. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Harden surveying the D. Collins with a screen on Murray. And it's Harden penetrating. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
A little relentless opportunity there for John Collins. The and one.
First team foul.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Outside Lopez. Here's Harden. Collins a screen. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Johnson. And Denver pushing it up now. Brown fires. three.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
Collins with a screen on Murray. Harden into the lane. Outside Lopez. Now Collins. Collins with a screen on Jokic. Here's Collins. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
With confidence, step up in a big moment. We see you, John Collins.
Murray. And there's the drive. Ooh, aggressive take from Murray.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Lopez can't hit it.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Now Jokic. Outside Gordon. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he jammed it. Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden against Murray. Lopez, the screen on Murray. Now Collins. All sorts of time. Oh, the shot is off. On the wing, Brown. Collins defending. Gordon against Lopez. With a teardrop. Collins rips down the board. Clippers trail by 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Oh, he can't get the layup. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Murray against Jones. Puts up the tray. Money from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Murray drops them both.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one was a fun one. Allie, thank you as always.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our side. Sideline reporter Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Clippers. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. Derek Jones is out there with Harden, and it's Lopez in at the five roaming the paint.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Good. In this matchup, always Clark seems to produce some fireworks.
Well, again, when conference opponents are this familiar, Kevin, things tend to get ramped up, heated up, intensified, if you will.
Lopez, a screen on Doncic. Here's Collins. Rebounded by the Lakers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. two-way star Kawhi Leonard is at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Doncic after the Clippers pick up 2. High arcing shot, and that one's good. Leonard.
What a deft touch on the floater. Leonard's offensive arsenal continues to impress.
LeBron with a screen on Jones to the right side. Here's Ayton. Collins grabs the miss. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. Doncic against Jones. Ayton kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Now Lopez. Leonard on the wing. James covering. Doncic against Jones. Harden outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Jones. Fires the 3. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what I appreciate about Collins is he plays his role well and an efficient player because of it.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic passes to Ayton. Out to Doncic. Ayton a screen on Harden. Can they get it? And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Collins setting the pick for Leonard. Harden outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got his second bucket.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's Harden with the drive. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Doncic against Harden. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers on defense. Now here's Doncic. Still scoreless. 4 on the shot clock. Lopez with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Lakers trail by 5. Hachimura with a screen on Leonard. Here's James. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Collins a screen on LeBron. Leonard with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, listen.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
After review, the ruling on the floor
Shooting for LA.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd, but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? That includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
But Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Jones kicks to Leonard. Back to Jones. Down low. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers trail by 3. Doncic outside. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. LeBron outside. Clock at 6. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Collins, a screen on Hachimura. Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Doncic feeling it out. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And the Lakers have possession. 7-point differential. Doncic kicks to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Lopez, a screen on Doncic. Kicks it out to Jones. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back over to you, Kevin.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Lopez, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lakers trail by 8. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Stolen by Harden. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. Kicks it out to Jones. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Right side, Collins. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Reeves with the screen for Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Doncic kicks to James. Ayton sets the pick for James. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Outside Leonard. Collins, a screen on LeBron. Inside. That's good from Collins on the assist from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. Defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
They got James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Koloko in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Bouncing up with ease, Batum skilled at finishing with power at the rack.
James outside. Shoots over Zubac.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Smart. Pass to Koloko. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Koloko. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Bogdanovich, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
And you have to admire Bogdanovich's confidence. Not easily shaken inside, even with the defense right up on it.
Smart up top, Dunn covering. Koloko, no good. Clippers leading by 12. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Tipped away. Beal with the steal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Zubac with the screen for Beal. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Beal, the pass to Batum. Bogdanovich with a screen on Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Beal with it. Connect picks him up. The shot by Beal, no good. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Koloko. Right side, Smart. Beal pulls it in. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Clipper. Batum, and the dunk by Batum.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Nice shot by Smart.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Clippers leading by 12. Beal dishes to Batum. Fires the three. And that one is off. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Koloko. Beal with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Connect sets a screen for Smart. Here's Koloko. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Dunn shot's good.
Dunn so good with the floater. He puts just the right amount of touch and arc on these shots.
Smart kicks to James. They set the pick. Back to Smart. Outside, James. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, James has the strength and will to be a solid interior finisher at this level.
Beal, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Zubac. Dunn dishes to Batum. And the shot goes in. Batum's got 6 in the quarter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead, up by 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points at the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, in the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Derek Jones is out there with Harden, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Leonard against LeBron. He takes it in, and the rejection by Collins. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Clippers leading by 5. Harden with it. Lopez, a screen on Doncic. Harden the pass to Lopez. Rebound the Lakers. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Reeves outside. Pass to LaRavia. Shot clock at 5. James a screen on Jones. Lets a floater go, and it's LaRavia missing. The Clippers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Jones drives in. That one drops for him. And the Clippers lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Harden against Doncic. Now Lopez unloads from 9. Got it to go.
Love how aggressive Harden is in the pick and roll. Exception. Shooting and passing after getting the screen.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Doncic outside. Now Hachimura. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Clippers leading by 6. Harden surveying the D's. Jones outside. Collins setting the pick for Jones. Got it to go off the glass.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
2 minutes remain in this ball game.
Leonard against James. Reeves with the screen on Leonard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Oh, what a finish.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
LeBron is screen on Jones. Doncic against Jones. Doncic drops the hammer.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Collins against Reeves. Buries the deep ball.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
Collins a screen on Doncic. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Lopez inside. He's against Hachimura. It drops.
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Doncic with it. Leonard picks him up. Hachimura. Lopez rips down the rebound. Here's Harden. Driving inside.
James Harden.
So the Clippers with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
Thank you once again.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, we have a treat tonight. Maybe a postseason preview, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Winning tonight's game is big in the standings.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Johnson, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Murray passes to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Doncic grabs the miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Here's Murray, following the score by Los Angeles. Gordon can't hit.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
James with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Doncic into the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And another miss by Denver.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one falls.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Johnson. Shot to stop the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Ayton, a screen on Murray. Ayton kicks it to Doncic. It's James on the wing. Doncic against Murray. And Doncic's the bucket on the assist by James.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Murray. Here's Gordon. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton passes to Reeves. The floater. Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Jokic. Still no points. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And the basket by Hachimura.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here's Gordon from the arc, and he misses again. Now 0 for 3 on offense. Here are the Lakers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. James against Murray. Pass to Gordon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And there it is for him.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys?
He's left an imprint.
Oh, yes! The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step.
Ayton, a screen on Murray. Doncic passes to Ayton. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Ayton, the screen on Murray. Doncic with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Murray from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to Hachimura. There's the triple. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
Now Gordon. He's got 6. Six to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Jokic outside. Rebounded by LeBron.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Hachimura with a screen on Gordon. And he buries his first look.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
1:21 left in the first half. Good on the bucket.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Jokic passes to Brown. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Johnson with a double team. The 3, James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Reeves, the pass to Ayton. Double team on James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Ayton. From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another three.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jokic with a screen on James. Now here's Gordon. With the drive. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Aiden. From deep, here's Doncic. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Lakers ahead, up 19. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
21.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Nuggets trail by 19. Outside Hardaway. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role. So, you know, there's that.
The Lakers lead by 16. Pass to Koloko. From the stripe. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown inside. James is there. Drops in the layup for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. What imagines that might be discussed at halftime? That's going to be on the film.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Hardaway from outside. No luck on that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Back to Vanderbilt. The shot misses. Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Watson. Pass to Brown. Back to Watson. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Najee, good.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Smart. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
James with a steal. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Brian?
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. Back to Hardaway. Fires for 3. No good. The Lakers lead by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Vanderbilt. A minute 53 left in the third. Rebounded by Denver. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes, but he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
Here's Vanderbilt. Back to Smart. James outside. And the 3 off target. And it's the Nuggets ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The shot by Najee, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
The shot by James, no good. Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Watson, and the deficit down inside single digits.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Connect on the wing. Back to Smart. Left side, Vanderbilt. Over Valanciunas. Vanderbilt, no good. Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. He misses the free throw, and it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the second free throw is good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21, and he makes it.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Najee passes to Brown. Hardaway against Reeves. From 13, and he connects with a jumper.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
Doncic with it. He's against Watson. The three, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Hardaway. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
All right, fans.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Nuggets trail by 11. On the court for the Nuggets. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the 1. No one covering.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Doncic outside. Brown with it. Gordon outside. Jokic in the post. Hachimura covering. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Gordon with a steal. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Murray, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Out to James. Off target with the 3. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Nuggets trail by 4. They kick it out to Murray. Murray gets it done inside.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they battled back.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Allie, thank you.
a double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. The floater, and that's how you get it to go inside.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
James outside. Oh, the long ball, no good. And here's Denver, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Gordon on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Brown. Yes, sir, as he floats it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Doncic against Murray. It's good.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
On the wing, Murray, checked by James. That's it!
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Now Ayton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hachimura. And that basket is good.
Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Reeves. 1:02 left in the game. Hachimura.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Jokic with a screen on James. Gordon. Oh, the stop!
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
James outside. Up top, Ayton. Oh, got a piece of it. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Gordon. Johnson a screen on James. Now Johnson. Gordon outside. Johnson outside to take the lead. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks.